Zach here with Lighting Up Orchard, and today we're going to talk about fire. So we've had a couple of these machines for a few years now, and we use them at Halloween. We've used them for a couple of Christmas sequences. We do pixel shows if you don't know that yet. And we got these on eBay, fairly inexpensive. They're just spray the fire machines. Pretty simple. They use a basic can of starter fluid. It mounts right in here on this holder. Nozzle goes up into the bottom of the sprayer, and you can actually, if you are familiar with DMX, you can actually control them through DMX, or they have a regular outlet and you can control them manually. We actually use the standard plug, and we control them with our AC/DC light controllers. We have our pixel controllers, and then we have a few props like this that still take AC/DC, and we just run those and program those in exercise for our show. But again, it's just that simple machine. The ad that we got them a while back, like I said, a few years ago, it was like a set of two, and we just use starting fluid. Now, I will say, if you have several points in your sequence that you're spraying fire, and I mean, it's like a second on, second off, and that's probably even less than that, but it should look good flame. But you will go through a can of starting fluid 30, 45 minutes. So come Halloween night, some nights we don't use the sprayer with our Halloween show. If it's downpour, we don't run it. If it's super windy, of course, we don't run it. And I never allow them to fire off if we're not going to be here. We'll still run the show if we are running errands or whatnot. But if we're not here and I'm not hanging out in the garage, I don't allow the fire to spray. I just simply unplug it. That way the sequence can run through, but that won't fire off. But we run one, maybe two for every Halloween last few years. It really just depends on how we set up. We kind of change our setup in the front yard a little bit. This year's probably the biggest that we've changed it. We've added skeletons, a cauldron, fake fire for the cauldron, and then of course we'll have some fire spray timed into some music. But I mean, who doesn't want to see fire? So let's get to watching the fire spray.